So here we are. I tell you what, that game took a lot out of me. All these guys, the guys played their tails off. We came out and probably played really well. We talked all week about that turnover margin, how big that was. They were plus 13, we were -8. Something we struggled on, in the past. So those early turnovers and turning them into points was a big deal. And then coming out in the second half, I thought we made some really critical mistakes early on. We flipped the field, we moved down. We had multiple false starts from the receiver board. We got to fix that stuff up, and it took points off the board. And you saw how important that was later in the game. We ended up finding ourselves behind the 8 ball. And then it just came down to the guys. And this game was about the players. The players going ahead, playing their tails off, fighting through adversity, making plays at the end. There you go, Chuck. Fashionably late. You don't feel celebrated, huh? But really proud of the group. I mean, it's been a rough sea. It's been a rough sea for a while. And the one thing I told the guys in the locker room, I'll say now, these guys, when you look over the last bunch of weeks, they play hard, man. They play hard. And when you play hard, you don't quit, you show up, and you're into the film sessions, and you're into the lifting, and you're doing all the right things all the time, you give yourself an opportunity at some point. They gave themselves an opportunity a bunch of times in the last couple of weeks. This one came through for them. So really proud of these two guys sitting right here next to me. Nobody competes as hard as this guy. He really made the game against you in the end. But we wouldn't be in any of these games without this guy. Love him to death, And tell you what, it's going to be sad to see him go. And this guy right here, man, he ran like the racehorse he is, man. He did a great job. Really proud of him. Just proud of the entire crew. So it was a good game.
Did you think he was playing hard, but he just maybe a little extra before the game with everything going on with the 4 players showing up in the final game here?
Yeah, we just, the most important conversation is one that happens on Friday night in the hotel, Then we talked about opportunity and what it means, and with every, and in every adverse situation, an opportunity is there, and you have to seize it and you got to embrace it, and our guys have done that. Sandboy Stadium, sending that out, that's a big deal. But I think the biggest deal to our group is the seniors. They've been here for 5 years. They've made tremendous strides in this program. I mean, they've changed the program forever. I mean, on the field, off the field, they've just done a lot of things that have really kind of come to the forefront. I mean, everybody that said, hey, we're going to invest in this program is because of this 5 years experience that these guys have had. So I know our team was, they were hell-bent on making sure that they fought their tails off and gave every opportunity to these guys off with a win.
Talk about Kenyon's play today.
Phenomenal. Well, as soon as you got to clean up, I'm saying, he kind of lost himself a little bit in the second half. But the thing that I loved the most was, we did a cut-up on Sunday night of the last bunch of weeks. We talked about him and his ability to extend plays, right? I mean, we're running inside read zones, and we haven't pulled the ball in 3 weeks, right? Nobody's respecting it. Safeties are dropping in the box. They're adding +1. Plays break down. There's all multiple times that he can run and extend plays. And it's one thing to sit down with a young man and talk to him about that stuff, but then to see him live it today was phenomenal. I mean, early in the game, pulled, got us inside the 5, we scored the next play, pulled another one later in the game, moved the chains. There was a critical third down, 3rd and 4, he drops back, nothing's there, he tucks it and goes. That's his evolution. I mean, he's a young guy, he's got a lot of good football ahead of him. Obviously, you've got to continue to grow, but in order to do so, you got to take the coaching. And he took it and he put it right there on the field, and big reason we won today.
Chuck, we've talked all season long about pretty much just what this meant for you to pretty much be able to close Sam Boyd and also hopefully open Allegiant Stadium. Can you talk about what went through your head when you realized not only did you give the team a score, but after everything concluded, you scored the last touchdown at Sam Boyd?
Basically, just went out there and played for the seniors. That was my main goal, go out there and play for the seniors because they've been here so long, worked so hard, and the least I can do is go out there and give them my all. And then as a team, we just came out there and played football, all the phases, and it worked for us and everything. And I just feel like, the community, they've been looking forward to the newspaper, but we can give them something to remember for a very, very long time. We did that tonight, so that was my goal.
And Javen, can you talk about what kind of went through your head when the defense kind of slowed and started in the second half?
I think, we kind of got lost today, really and truly, with us coming slow. I feel like the biggest thing is you can never get too happy. Coach Steve always talks about that. You got to stay mellow, you got to stay consistent. You just got to be a straight line throughout the whole game because it's going to be ups and downs, but whoever stays a straight line is going to be the winner. I feel like the defense did a great job at the end of the game being that straight line. And you see we went up and down, we went here and there, but I think the biggest thing is just give a chance to fight. And I feel like we did that, and we made that, Colo made that great play, and now we're sitting here victorious in the touchdown.
Dave, were you in coverage on the long 80-yard?
Yeah.
What happened on that play? What's going through your mind immediately after that play?
I had to read 2 and 3. You know, by the way of the bunch, I kind of made a guess that they were going to run the corner and 2 in which I could leave my number 2 because he's running the in and rob the corner. And the dude did a little pitch and it went in, and he made a great catch. And I should have made the tackle and I should have never got to that. And that's sticking with me a little bit, but you know, my defense had our back, and we're still winners right now.
Were you still confident when you brought him down, you know, were you still confident that the defense could still come up and make a play to finish the game off?
Of course, like I said, Coach Skip says, just continue to fight. You just get another play. You never know what's going to happen that next play, so you can never get too down or you never can get too happy. So I just kind of shook it off and was like, we still got time on the clock, so let's just continue to fight, and that's what we did.
You keep talking about the adjustment that Coach Skip was talking to you guys about. I think first about 8, maybe 8.5 minutes. That short slant was really carving up the defense. Can you talk about what adjustments was made and ultimately how it pretty much got to eliminate the rest of the game?
Backyard football. Backyard football is, this is my man, that's your man. You D up, either he's going to win or I'm going to win. And that's simple as that.
Javen, your final home game here, just a few of your emotions winning a game like this and winning a game for the man next to you.
I owe a lot to the man next to me. So one of these games that we continue to have these great experiences, it just adds to me and him his list. You know, Chuck right here, he's a junior, he has another year, but to go out and I put so much, and our team, our seniors have put so much love and passion into this stadium and into this Rebel Football Foundation. I think the biggest thing about us is just to continue, and you know, Coach Sanchez always says, whoever is able to weather the storm first is always going to be victorious in life. And I feel like, you know, us being as Rebels, like you said, we're not happy on the season we had, but we still got time to fight, and it's always going to be just an experience that you have in a part of your life. I feel like this is an experience I've had in my part of life, and I'm enjoying right now because that's the time I'm in right now.
Tony, Jericho made a lot of big plays, but do you think the biggest one was that third and long and the screen pass right with about 2 minutes to go in the game?
That was huge. Yeah, I mean, that was really, really big. You know, we made the decision to go ahead and flip the field, you know, and say not go for it on 4th down. So we needed to get that critical stop. So that was big. I mean, that, you know, it just shows the trust we have in the defense too. You know, they've been moving the ball, but they've had a lot of really short fields in the second half. You know, offense didn't help out much there. But that was a huge stop. It was 4 minutes on the clock. We were sitting there looking at a 4th and 3. You got to make a decision. You know, I'm going back and forth with Skip, and I'd say, hey man, I think we can get a stop. You know, to you, and Skip's like, yeah, we can stop him. You know, and they did. And that was critical. And that literally was, you know, probably the most important series of the game.
Tony, on the final defensive stand, when the ball gets batted in the air, here's you've got a guy there, but then you see, you know, it's a defensive tackle. It's Colo. He's standing under. What are you thinking, and what's going through your mind when you go over there?
Oh, please, Lord, catch him. You know, it's funny. Colo's a 3-time state champion wrestler out of Arizona. He's pretty nimble, you know. But the guys did a really good job of getting balls popped up tonight. They scored a touchdown on one of the balls when we got popped up, you know. So they did a really good job of keeping the ball in play. And I mean, there's not many games where you have 2 interceptions from defensive linemen. So that was huge. That was a big time play, and you know, and a great college football game.
Charles, the first time in UNLV history that you guys have had 3 seasons, 1,000-yard rushers. You gained that third. Thoughts on that?
You know, just trusting the offense and everything, trusting the O-line. I just feel like, you know, I go out there and run hard and do what I'm supposed to do and just look at my carries and I get the job done. You know, every game is just, you know, opportunity. Like Coach Sanchez said, it's an opportunity. And Evan Owens used to say, this is a blessing. And it really is, because most people are not at this stage right now. So every day I'm thinking, like, I got this opportunity and this blessing to go out there and do what I can do. So I'm just take advantage of it and handle my business. And like Lex and all the other great running backs, I just feel like, you know, it's a burden, but also it's something that like motivate me. Like, you got to go out there and go get that 1,000 yards, but also go get wins. So yeah.
Tony, did Kenyon get pulled out for possible concussion?
Well, he's slow getting up. So if you take a little bit of time, the referee go ahead and they toss you out for a play. So that's what it was. Yeah.
And Coach, you talked about Kenyon's play today. Can you talk about how big the play was, having the injury that he had in the receiving court?
Have what?
Having the injuries that he had in the receiving court. Can you talk about how much of a boost that was?
We try not to talk about it, but we're beating the heck right now. I mean, you know, Darren Woods was out. You know, Tylee Collins was out coming into this game. Brandon Puffy's been out the entire season. You know, get that year back, which is a good thing. Noah Beans missed the last 2 games. We've had a lot of targets. It just haven't been. So you got this young guy trying to kind of grow right in front of us, and you know, there's a lot of guys that are missing games and out and stuff like that. So I thought he did a really good job utilizing weapons. Obviously, Randall made some really big plays. The one guy that I think my hat off to is we Kai Stevenson. I thought he did a tremendous job. It's one of those deals. On Sunday, he was really emotional last Sunday. Just really disappointed about the season, where we were at. And me and him had actually walked out of the hall, have a conversation, kind of settle him down. And tell you what, man, he could have went two ways. You know what I'm saying? Out the door or back in the door. He chose to go back in the door. He went back to work. He had a good week of practice, and then he made some pivotal plays in this game. So really proud of Kai for stepping up and just showing some true grit.
That's my roommate.
Jamin, as big as this was to end your home career on a note, give us your early thoughts on the season finale in Reno next week.
It's going to be a show. Coach always talks about being in a hostile environment and what are you going to do when you're in a hostile environment. We all know that the Reno rivalry is going to be really hostile. They're having a great season right now, and we're not really having a good season. So, but the thing about rivalries is you never know. You never know. They were up 23-0 in the second quarter last year, and we still won. That's fine with them because they have to live 364 days. That 365th day, that's the day they're looking for, and we're looking right back for them. And I promise you, it's going to be a great show.
Tony, how important is it to you to retain the Fremont candle?
It's huge. Part of Jamin and his senior's legacy is, we had the Cannon one time in 10 years before they showed up. And they got a chance to have it 3 times in 5. We're starting to take that rivalry and flip it back to our side. So now they do a good job over there. They're going to be fighting their tails off again. It's a pretty intense rivalry, but we're excited, and I know we're going to be ready to go back to work tomorrow.
Tony, what has coaching at Sam Boyd Stadium meant to you?
It's been amazing. My journey here in Vegas has been phenomenal. I played my last college football game against UNLV when I was at New Mexico State, so this is where I ended my college playing career. Obviously my time in Gorman had a chance to coach in some, championship games here, and then these last 5 years have been absolutely amazing. The way the community's rallied around Rebel football, invested in Rebel football, seen the growth, it's been fun. So I know that, it's funny when you're in Vegas. I've been here a long time now, 11 years. You realize how small the town it is, right? It's a big town, but it's a small town, and there's so many roots that are so important in this town. And Sam Boyd's a big part of it. A lot of people in this community have played, high school football in this stadium or cheered the Rebels on in this stadium, gone to Monster Truck. There's so many different events that have happened in the stadium, great concerts. And again, there was a long time when this was a small town, 500,000 people, even less. And this was a big place where people came to, celebrate community. So to see it close now is bittersweet. But like in every story, there is a new chapter. And the new chapter is Allegiant Stadium. The new chapter is Virginia Football Complex. The new chapter is this program now having access to facilities that they never dreamed possible 5-6 years ago. So it's going to be it's an exciting new chapter for the Rebels.
You went out as a winner, Zach. You went out as a winner tonight.
Yeah, 5 catches for like 82 yards. Let's get it out.
Thank you, guys.